OBS, here we go. Okay. My anime list, top anime. Bleach, Jesus Christ. I've heard it's like the greatest thing ever, and it's adapting like 40 chapters per episode or something, which is crazy. So I don't know, I guess that makes sense. Full Metal, seen it. Kaguya Ultra, Jesus. Season 3 of Kaguya is this high still? I saw this after my long absence from anime for months and months and months. And it was good. I mean, the show itself is good, but it's not this good, definitely. Like, this should be Mob Psycho up here. Steins Gate, seen it. Gintama, that I will be watching some Gintama this year. I'm not sure how much. Depends how motivated I feel. Attack on Titan, more Gintama, Hunter x Hunter. This I would watch, but it's so long. And I initially was like, oh, it's so high, let me go search it out. And then I found it on Crunchyroll, and it turns out it was like a modern adaptation. So I watched like 4 episodes of that before realizing, and I stopped. But I'd like to watch the original. More Gintama, Fruits Basket, not really interested. This one everyone talks about as being amazing, which makes me not want to watch it, so I'm not watching it. Gintama. Jesus, Gintama really dominates here. Add Black Lagoon to the list. You even get to watch it dubbed. 24 normal length episodes, then 5 35-minute OVAs. 3 seasons. Easy, I could do that. I'll add that to the list. Black Lagoon. And then I can finally watch those Kyle Entertainment Black Lagoon videos that I've been dying to watch. What else is interesting on here? A Silent Voice. I have had that on my laptop for many, many, many years, but I feel like this is one of those ones where I'm like, if I watch it, it's gonna impact me emotionally, so I have to like watch it at the right time, you know? Crazy. More Gintama, Jesus. Violet Evergarden, is that the one Bacon loves? Or am I thinking of something else? That's a movie as well. Monster. That's a bit long though, yeah, 74 episodes. I don't think I'll watch that this year. Demon Slayer, already got that on the list. There's nothing interesting here, I don't think. Spirited Away. That is one I need to watch this year. My friend has been telling me to watch that for so many years. And I always tell him that this is the year I watch it, and I never watch it. What's the runtime? That's why I never watch it, because it's so long. Monogatari, I've heard. That's something I want to get in. I've always heard good things about Monogatari, like the series, but I don't know anything about it, and I'm a bit scared. It's like daunting, because there's like so many like variations or whatever. Or maybe there's like a bunch of series that have that word in the title, and they're all different shows or something, but I got no idea. Bakano. That was actually when at the beginning of this year, or even I think it was at the end of last year when I was forming this list of anime, I think that was the first one I had on the list, but there's nowhere to watch it legally, I don't think. As far as I could tell. So I was like, oh, I'm not gonna, if I can't find it where to watch it, I got a million other things I can watch. Bakano is not how you spell it. Bakano. Bakano. What is it? What's the Japanese name? Bakano. Okay. Jesus. Does it not exist? What is... Where do I watch this? Where to watch? You have to rent it or something? I don't know. I think that was the barrier, basically. Have you seen Bebop? Yes, I've seen Bebop. What an anime. And I don't think I would rewatch that. I'm not that interested in it. I'm just like Spike, Bro, and Faye. And yet, you refuse to watch the better version of Cowboy Bebop, which is the Netflix live-action show. What a show. What a shame it got cancelled. I think I said this somewhere, but I unironically think that is just... It's a great show. I love that show so much. I would rewatch that. Anyway, okay. I'm going to pick at least one anime. Another one. Okay, Demon Slayer, Gintama, no. Kingdom, no. Mob Psycho 2 is above Season 3? Ridiculous. It's so low. Attack on Titan. More other Monogatari things. Haikyuu. Is this the year I finish Haikyuu? I watched the first 3 seasons. Season 3 was like a 10 out of 10. And then I just stopped. I'm not too interested. I don't really want to continue that. Spirited Away. Did I scroll down or something? Attack on Titan. Look how high it is. I'm so proud of this community. Well done, everyone. Hajime no Ippo. I've heard of that. Oh, there was another one I saw was Shabes made a video. He made I don't know when, but I think it was a while ago, about an anime that is about wind or something. And I was like, this is cool. Like, that's one I'd be interested in watching, but it's another one of those cases where I'm not sure where you can watch it. So I don't know. But yeah, that was an interesting anime. Kingdom's the isekai, I think, from memory. It's... Maybe I'm thinking of something else. I don't know. JoJo's... Oh my goodness. JoJo's Part 6 is this high? I am so excited. That's definitely on the list. Mushishi, have I got that on here? That's definitely something I'm watching this year. Mushishi. I had a match on Tinder that said Mushishi is like the best thing ever, and I said that I would watch it, but then I never did. So here we are. Kingdom is not an isekai. I don't know what I'm thinking of then. It's like Berserk Jr. That's Vinland Saga, right? In conversation with Vagabond and Vinland, right? Makes sense. Kingdom, what am I thinking of then? There's some like is Monster? No, Monster's like that one Jordan Peterson watched or whatever. I don't know. I'm thinking of some isekai. Vinland Saga. Wow, look how high it is. That's crazy. I wonder if season 2 will be higher or lower. That's gonna be interesting. The reason I could easily see it being higher because all that like everyone talking about, oh, it's like the greatest thing ever. Everyone loves the manga, so the anime, everyone's gonna love it as well. It's got that it takes itself seriously, I guess, but I guess season 1 did as well. But why wouldn't it? I guess people hate Mappa. Like I've seen this like growing, like everyone hated a lot of people hated the Attack on Titan when Mappa took over. A lot of people hated Chainsaw Man when Mappa did that. No one hated Jujutsu Kaisen, I guess. I can imagine people complaining about something Mappa does in this season and then rating it lowly, but I don't know. Have we seen Chainsaw Man on here? I didn't even notice. Chainsaw. No. 86, that's something I've heard of. Mildly interested. I feel like a bunch of YouTubers make videos on this. Odd Taxi, is that only 13 episodes? I might add... No, I'm not going to add that. I've heard good things about it, but it's like a bit of a... I want to watch a bit more obscure stuff, I guess. I don't know. Odd Taxi is one Bacon likes. Yeah, well, Bacon likes Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, alright? I'm not gonna listen to that man choose my anime for me. He loves Arcane as well. What a guy. Rurouni Kenshin. Yeah. There's more Mushishi stuff. I didn't know that. One more page. Chainsaw Man, look at this. 51. What a based website. One of the greatest animes ever made. Best adaptations of anything ever. I'm so glad to see it here. Anyway, Code Geass right under it. That's interesting. I don't know about that one. I guess that makes sense. I'm surprised to see Chainsaw Man this high up, despite how much I heard people didn't like it. I guess I haven't really heard that much. Fate Stay Night. I did watch... I'm not going to watch Fate, but I did watch one of those episodes. Made in Abyss. I don't know. I've seen like a screenshot or something, and the art style didn't look very interesting. Or very like... I guess it looked interesting, but it didn't look appealing. So I'm not too like sold on it. Also not an isekai. I don't know anything about anime, alright? I just know the popular stuff. And Revolutionary Girl Utena, that's like the least popular thing I've ever seen. What a show that was. Alright, last page. Or second page. Why is this not going away? Code Geass, why have you done this? Fate Stay Night, nope. Great Teacher, nope. Spy Family, nope. Made in Abyss, nope. One Piece. I would never watch that in my life ever. I would read that maybe. A very, very slim possibility of me reading this, but I'm definitely not watching it. Made in Abyss. What was the other one? Made in Abyss, some movie or something, or some OVA. Princess Mononoke. No, I'm not a big fan of anime movies in general. Maybe I am a big fan actually. I don't think I've seen many. And the one I've seen, which is Your Name, I really liked. So maybe I am a big fan actually. I don't know. Gotta watch Ghost in the Shell. Yeah, I've seen Ghost in the Shell, don't you worry. And I watched like 20 minutes or something on a plane once. And I think it was the scene where she rips off the tank or whatever. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I know this scene. Your Lie in April. That's something I'm going to add, actually. I'm surprised I didn't have that already. Oh my god. What is this one? No idea. Jujutsu Kaisen. Kaguya-sama. No clue, no clue, no clue. Haikyuu. Cyberpunk. I think the time has passed for this. I'm not that interested in watching it. And I don't play the game. I'm surprised this movie is this far down, Demon Slayer movie. I'm surprised Gurren Lagann is this far down. Oh my god. Now this deserves to be higher. I found an article. Gunbusters on there. What are best anime short series? Oh, look at this. This is exactly what I want. Look at my chat coming through. Well done. Madoka. I don't know any of these other two, but that's Madoka. And this character might look, I guess they look like Rimuru from Slime, but maybe not. Katara Gatari. I feel like Gatari is like some, maybe that means world or something, and it's just everything. Katana Gatari. 12 episodes. You know what? I'm just going to go through, see if I know any. Gunbuster, I've heard that name before. Madoka, okay, it's a decent list. You know, Fooly Cooly, they have Fooly Cooly, one of the worst, or the worst anime I've ever seen in my life is on this list. But I can respect it, you know, it's very different, that's for sure. And it's very short. I bet this looks cool. What is this? Don't be deceived by distinct, blah, blah, blah. Inhabit a world where memories can be stored in special chips, allowing eternal life. I don't want to add it to the list, but I'm very interested. I guess I'll put it on there tentatively. Maybe I'll do some more research into this. See if I can find it available anyway, you know, legally. That's just, I'm just such an ethical person, you know. So many Kataris, yeah. Fooly Cooly, let's watch it. I watched Fooly Cooly once in the sub, once in the dub, and then I was like, you know what, I'll give it a second chance, and then I watched it with my roommate in the sub, and I was like, I'm done. There's nothing good about that. There's no redeeming quality in this show. I'm never watching it again. Anyway, no game alert and no life. Not watching that. A place further than the universe. Not interested, but it's a cool title. I think I've heard of it vaguely. There's penguins. It's cool. Death Parade, that is on the list already. Directed by the what is it? Yuzuru Tachikawa, the Mob Psycho director. So I'm gonna watch everything that man makes because he is amazing in Mob Psycho. Anohana, would you look at that? My favorite anime. I feel like something surpassed Anohana recently. Oh yeah, Mob Psycho might be as a contender. It's either Anohana or it's Mob Psycho. One of those are my favorite anime. Mob Psycho is a bit too recent. I don't want recency bias there, you know. Tatami Galaxy. This looks sick. And I vaguely heard of it, so I'm adding this. These visuals look like Samurai Jack Season 5, which is like the greatest art thing I've ever seen. I don't even need to know a description, I'll just watch that one. There's no way this anime looks like this all the time, right? Wait. Wow, I guess it kind of does. Interesting. Tatsumi Galaxy is the same dude as Devilman Crybaby. That should be on my list, Devilman Crybaby. I watched like the first 5 minutes of episode 1 of that ages ago. Well, not ages ago, maybe like 2 years ago. And he did Sunny Boy. I've also vaguely heard of that. Paranoia Agent. Definitely heard of that one. Sora no Boto. Boring. Erased. Now that's an anime. I love this. This seems like a decent list. Serial Experiments Lane. I watched the first 4 episodes, or maybe more, maybe the first 5 or 6 or something, and I was so tired when I was watching them, so I kept almost falling asleep, and I hardly remember, so I'd have to start from the beginning. I guess it would depend if it's still on YouTube. If it's on YouTube, I'd watch it. Should I watch Lane? Type 1 in the chat if I should watch Lane, and 2 otherwise, and we'll see what wins. Lane is a maybe. I'm very maybe on Lane. We'll get through this page and then that's it. Ping Pong. Nope. Should I rewatch the Attack on Titan anime this year when it's all finished? I'm very interested in rewatching it. Purely because I love Mappa's Attack on Titan so much that it just makes me think that the other stuff was really bad, but maybe it wasn't. Maybe I should rewatch it. Death Note is so low. Evangelion. That's something I'd be interested in watching. I think you'll say what you said about Fooly Cooly with Lane. I don't know. Fooly Cooly that was a special type of bad. The Serial Experiments Lane, at least the stuff I saw, I I wouldn't say I loved it because I guess I was just really tired, but I thought it was good. Like it set a very strong tone that still like I can remember it. Like even the atmosphere of like the buzzing noises or whatever, like it stuck with me. Thrice Upon a Time is another great title. I don't know about that. It sounds a bit lame. Sounds a bit cringe. You haven't seen any rebuilds, right? I've seen Evangelion and I've seen the end of Evangelion. And I thought they were the greatest thing ever, but I didn't understand anything, so I'd never rate them. Fooly Cooly, literally one of the most beloved pieces of experimental anime ever. I find that so ridiculous. Like honestly, it's I don't know what people like about it. The only thing I can think of is the soundtrack, maybe, because like it's very unique. But there is legitimately nothing else that I like about it. It was boring. It made no sense. I can't remember a single character. I guess I remember the Haruko-san or something. That was like her name, something like that. I thought that was strange, but I don't know. It was just really bad. Fooly Cooly, yeah. The Fooly Cooly director co-directs the rebuilds. Hey, maybe the directing wasn't bad in Fooly Cooly. I don't know. He's Ano's favorite protege. I guess I can see some similarities. I don't know. I remember Evangelion, at least I don't remember much of End of Evangelion, but I remember the main series looked very like live action, kind of similar to Chainsaw Man. And I like that a lot. So we'll see. What rank is Fooly Cooly on the Mal? I mean, on this one, it was like 50 or something, wasn't it? On mine, it's the lowest out of everything I've seen. So like 40 or something. I've heard the best guy ever talk about it glowingly. Well, he has cringe takes, all right? He doesn't like Code Geass. He doesn't like the best. I've had this rant too many times. Anyway, it's not like Chainsaw Man. It's Evangelion. There is a lot of similarity between the way Chainsaw Man and Evangelion is directed, and if you can't see that, you're a bit crazy. All right, let me quickly. No more distractions. I'm going through this list, and then I'm heading off. I don't know that. Not interested. How much Mushishi is there? Jesus. Not interested. JoJo's Part 5, more Monogatari things. Natsume, no interest. That's the ranking of kings or something? Or summer ranking? I've heard Bacon talk about that and liking that. So that's a candidate. And that's Wit Studio. That's interesting. I'll add it to the candidate list. The art style looks cool, and the animation. No idea what this thing is. What is this? Oh, there's a Gurren Lagann movie? Oh, there is! When I was making my video where I talk about like all the videos, all the anime I've seen, there was like a clip I saw that was really cool. No, Naruto. Now, Naruto is, if there's a candidate for like a long anime to watch, or the first one is Gintama, I need to watch that, but Naruto is second on that list. I've heard nothing but, well, everyone knows about Naruto, but I've heard that Naruto is actually good. Which is interesting, and the animation is actually good. So I don't know if this is Road to Naruto. I don't know what that is. ONA, whatever that means. Fate Zero, Fruits Basket. Nope. Don't know what this is. Kimi no Suzu wo Tabetai. I don't know. Bungo Stray Dogs. I feel I've heard Blind Wave talk about that. Berserk. That's actually on my list. Berserk 97. Or was it 98? I don't know. I don't know what this is. And End of Evangelion. Okay. Well done. We did it. We got like 10 anime to watch. I need to come up with like a sign off, like by